Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the official ARK Podcast, number 145. My name's Coach Brad, and I'm here with the core team. Your host tonight, as always, our dedicated leader, Atlas. The floor is yours, sir.
Thank you for the introduction, Brad. And folks, welcome back to another edition of the ARK Daily Podcast. Hope you're all doing well. If you look at our homepage here, if you're listening at a later time, I'm going to tell you what's happening. We are at 3,949 vault accounts, just 51 new investors short of crossing the milestone of 4,000 ARK vault accounts. That is very, very bullish. Liquidity on PancakeSwap at 847,132 BUSD. IOC reserves, nice and steady. Very smooth, calm and collected. 400,277 BUSD. And folks, tonight, very, very special. Another all-time high on the Spark price pool. We're at 464.93 ARK. Street value on that? Little Jimmy at the water cooler, he wants to know. Well, little Jimmy, it's at $2,661.06. Oh boy. Sparky is printing, my friends. Maybe it's one of the great investors that are here live with us on the podcast. Maybe it's someone that's listening to the recording at a different time. Whoever it is, we're going to find out live here tonight, as we always do. We're going to find our 96 Spark Prize winner. So far, 21,310.61 ARK has been directly deposited into the vault accounts of the past 95 winners. And if you're wondering, that is $121,896.69 just for 95 people. The Grandmother's ROI app does not offer that. There's something else I want to show to everyone here. We're over at the MoonArk app website, and we can see here there's 206 dApps that are listed, a total TVL of $8,813,649. If we take a quick look here, we come to the TVL, and we want to see the highest TVL. My friends, take a third look if you need to. ARK is the number one TVL at $1,246,834. Not going to say any names. You can look at the list yourself, but there's some other projects here who are well-known, kind of famous, we could say, in the space. But the facts are clear that we are very far ahead by quite a substantial amount. And we're looking at over $200,000 over this second contender. And, well, just blowing everyone else out of the water. Congratulate yourselves, folks. This is the work. These are the results of this amazing community. Pat yourselves on the back. You're doing an amazing job growing the ARK, rowing in the right direction. We're just about to cross the 4,000 vault accounts, growing that liquidity on PSE, growing the IOC, and showing everyone that the ARK is amazing. All right, folks, we're going to turn it over to Mr. Brett Nordine. How are you doing, sir? What updates, what alpha do you have for us tonight, sir?
Alpha? I'm not sure, but yeah, we did. I will say we finished I think it's safe to say we finished the sales funnel presentation. Would you agree with that? I know you went through it.
Yes, absolutely amazing. Amazing.
Oh, you like it? Okay, good.
Great work.
Yeah, I think
I
think it's a really good first pass. And it's built for beginners. So, as we go into the mass market and we have these conversations with people that aren't familiar with crypto, familiar with DeFi, or maybe they've, invested in a coin before, Bitcoin, Ethereum, it's really going to move them, I think, into a whole different mindset. And that's really what the idea of the presentation is. It also introduces them to Arkfi. And gives them a very high level look at the vault, the foundation. We don't go into the legacy NFT. It's just too much to bite off, I think, for new people. Even the information we have, I think, could be a little overwhelming for some people. But I think without showing them a little bit of the mechanics, it's very difficult to make that leap into making an investment. So we try to move them as far as we can, as fast as we can. I think without confusing them. But it is definitely a beginner friendly presentation, very, very high level introduction to crypto, DeFi, some macroeconomic stuff. I think I really like the way it turned out so far. Now we've got to put it in the hands of some of our excellent presenters in the community. I've thought about presenting it, but I almost think it would be better if, a few community members maybe took a stab at it and did it live and got involved in maybe some of the Zoom presentations. We started scheduling some of those out with small audiences and testing the flow and then watching, how it unfolds. And is the storytelling compelling? Does it convert well? Are there some things that we're missing or, things we would like to see added? And then we kind of just develop it from there. I think it's a good first pass, and it'll be interesting to see how other people interpret it. And, what we've done is created a presenter script for every single slide. So I wrote out, kind of what the basic messaging will be for every single slide. And I think there's around 38 slides or so, maybe close to 40. So the idea was to keep it under an hour if possible, and then have time for Q&A. So it would be somebody that could be pretty well versed, walk through it, loosely follow the script, but also maybe add some color and commentary to it. And then be able to answer some questions at the end, which I think is important for the live events. If we do some recordings, those can just be, a run through of the presentation with the recording, and then, make those available at any time somebody signs up to watch the Zoom presentation. So, I think we're just going to have to figure out in the next few days or so how we present it and who's going to be the presenters. And if you'd like to, if you're in the community now and you'd like to, be one of those people, I know we talked to Terrence about doing that. So if that's still an option, Terrence, I think we would be very honored to have you be a presenter as well and test it out and see what you think. And Brandon probably comes to mind. Bizy Dips and Max Power, I could see them doing some cool tag teaming on the presentation. That'd be fun to watch. We're excited about it, and I think it's a nice way to be able to funnel people. Just a lot of the conversations I've been having with investors, and then those investors take, quite a bit of time to get in the investment and come up to speed. But at the same time, they would like to be able to share it with other people, but the information barrier and just the knowledge base isn't there yet. So sending them over to something like this, I think, is going to be a huge help in taking off some of that pressure and eliminating that fear of introducing the investment to other people. So we're going to get this Zoom thing going ASAP. What do you think, Atlas? Do you think we would be able to have a Zoom account and start running some presentations next week? Is that fair to say?
Yes. And I'd also like to see if we create a registration page where we could, log their emails and give them the access to there, so we can put a nice little mailing list for the people that are coming. We can stay in touch with them and spam them from time to time. The Spark rewards, hey, you missed out on $2,600 of the Sparky today if you didn't come and join us already.
Yeah, absolutely. As we roll out these utilities too that we're talking about, email marketing is going to be a big part of what we're doing there to cross promote. So let's say somebody buys one of the utilities that we have, but don't know yet about the ROI DApp, which is a complete possibility. that we have an account here at ARK that they've registered with their email address, or maybe otherwise. And then, they're going to receive information, promotions, whatever it might be, just information, alerting them to certain aspects of the other, parts of the ecosystem. So yeah, I would say that whole process is going to be exciting in and of itself, because these mass market products have you more universal reach than, our daily ROI DAP, which is right now very nichey. It's something that is more complex. It takes time to learn, and it's not something that's easily consumable. So we want to offer these other products that are easily consumable and that people are using and interacting with every day, and then be able to introduce them to other aspects of the ecosystem, and then, create these sales funnels and these presentations to be able to convert them, into the investment or, additional sales on other products. So yeah, I see email marketing being a very big part of what we do going forward too.
Absolutely. And, maybe another thing we could add to that is, through that, email funnel system, seeing who got the most referrals, right? See if we can find a way to create special links for all the investors here to register within the system. And maybe we can do a giveaway every week to the community member who brought in the most people to the presentations. So we can get our community leveraged into going up to James at the water cooler, saying, "Hey, James, here's a Zoom link. Go check this out. I'm too busy. I don't have time to sit here and explain this to you, but go check this out when you get some time."
Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, so that's probably my biggest update. We're working on other stuff in the background that we're gonna nail down in the next few days and present more to the community. But I would say that the presentation is going to be a big part of that. And the sooner we can get going with that and get feedback and start to test it out with different audiences, I think the better. So, yep, we'll get it working, and hopefully it'll take a lot of the stress off of Brad and Mistletoe and a lot of the kind of people that are sitting on the sidelines saying, "Hey, I can't bring people into the investment. I don't understand it well enough." Well, here's a way just to send them a link. They go and sign up, they register for the webinar, and then they watch the presentation, and then they can come back with questions. But at that point, they should have, a pretty good understanding of how to make money with ARK and why people are investing in ARK right now. So that was the goal, and I think we did it. So we'll see.
It's a fantastic start, and as we get closer to also launching those packages, which are going to simplify ARK so much for the investors, where, like Coach Brad likes to say, it's a no-brainer, right? They get package 1, package 2, you're getting a different, CWR without them even having to learn what the CWR is. They're just getting a better percentage, they're getting a better rate according to how much they really invest. I think we're going to really win a lot of hearts and minds out in the real world. Let's get this crypto.
Yeah, let's get this crypto. Daddy. Oh, God damn.
Oh, yeah, let's get this crypto.
All right. And with that, let's move on over to the all aboard sessions. What do you got cooking for us today, Coach Brad? Is this officially your last podcast before you go on your wonderful vacation, time off, hall pass time?
It is indeed, sir. Yeah, today is the last podcast before I get back. Mistletoe will be assuming my responsibilities because he is fantastic at what he does. Shout out to Mistletoe. Absolute pleasure to work with. So today, round of applause. He's been, I just can't express how great he's been since he joined the team. Really fantastic person to work with. Very, very helpful. Uses his initiative every day. Always looking to improve things. Just an absolute gem to work with. It's a pleasure. Absolute.
I love what
pleasure.
he's been doing on the Twitter. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but if you look at our Twitter, Mistletoe, could you tell us a little bit about that? What's going on with that Twitter? It's looking so amazing.
Yeah, we just been cleaning it up and doing more, personalized tweets, tweeting out hashtags, cash tags, tagging like the actual other people that the other YouTubers, Twitter accounts that post these videos. So yeah, it's we see a lot more engagement on the videos when we share them through the Twitter and try to push those follow or those likes and retweets. So thank you for everyone that does that.
And the structure, when we look at our Twitter, the way that we have it here in Telegram, when the bot, transfers that over from our announcements channel, the structure doesn't look so great, but the way you're doing it now, it actually fits in and it makes a lot of sense. It wasn't doing that before. So that's visually and just logically, it works so much better. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, and hey, Mistletoe, appreciate all your work on that, because I'm not sure if you're aware or not, but we're going to have that Twitter feed as part of the PWA or the mobile web app. So that's going to be a way people can kind of keep up with things if they're not on Telegram or Discord. They'll get those feeds and the tweets right there on the PWA. So all of that effort is going to go a long ways. Thank you.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, cool.
Great stuff. So tonight we have a video from Crypto Unlimited 22. Johnny Fawcett and DeFi Diva do a walkthrough of people, of showing people how to use, how to use this sweet widget, which is, we haven't had a video on that yet. And, it's important to show people, maybe they don't understand how to do it. Maybe they think it's more complicated than it is because it's super simple. But, that really helps the All Aboard section and all the content creators trying to get that community engagement up. So really good video from those guys. Thought we'd share that tonight. Just before I do, I'd like to remind people about the Sweet Widget. It has ended for today, but it will be back up before the end of the podcast. It's in the pinned messages in the main chat. It's dropped into the main chat multiple times throughout the day by the admins, and it's in the announcement channel. You just log in via your email address, or there are actually a couple of different methods that you can log in through Facebook, through Google, and then you just follow the tasks at hand. One might be, for example, to like a YouTube video. You just click on the task, it will take you directly to the YouTube video, and then you drop the like, enter your name, and that task is completed. You move on to the next one. You get entered in the daily draw for between 50 and 100 BUSD worth of ARK, airdrop directly to your Vault account at the end of the month. It helps you, and it helps the content creators, and it helps everybody else aboard the ARK. So we do ask people to interact with that. Just find a part of your day where you can work it in. Maybe it's in the morning, or perhaps it's during the podcast. But we're a community-driven project, so everybody that does that helps. Helps everyone, helps the ARK in general. So please and thank you. So moving on, are they with us tonight? Let me just check. Sorry, let me close this door. Thank you, sweetheart. They're not with us tonight, but they're usually here. Maybe they'll pop in by the end of the podcast. We can get them to comment on the video. But I'll share my screen and we'll go through it. Okay, let's go.
Welcome back to Crypto Unlimited 22, home of the Double Deuce, where we double down. I'm Johnny Fawcett.
And I'm the DeFi Diva. And just remember, we're not financial advisors. This is for pure entertainment and educational purposes only. Please do your own research. This is crypto. You could get wrecked.
And don't forget to like the video. Leave us a comment down below. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit that bell notification so every time we post a new video, you will get an alert. And we're at 439 subscribers today.
Awesome.
All right. And in today's video, we're going to talk about Arkfi, and we're going to talk about a daily contest that they hold where you have the chance to win up to 50 to 100 BUSD worth of ARK that will be put directly in your ARK Vault account. Because everybody knows about the Spark rewards, that they have the daily drawing here, and they give out almost $2,000 per day worth of ARK that gets directly deposited in the vault if you win the Spark rewards, which to be eligible, you have to have at least 250 in bond or a legacy NFT. So the barrier entry is pretty high in case, but they do another giveaway every single day, and it's on the All Aboard segment. And this is in their daily podcast, they draw a lucky winner, and all you have to do is participate in this daily prize to go into this sweep widget, it's called. And if you're doing the actions, we're going to go right into it, and we'll show you how to set it up and do it. But basically, it says right here, you just got to register with the sweep widget using this link. And then there's Medium articles. You follow the author, clap 50 times, and comment. Or it could be a YouTube video. Subscribe to the channel, like and comment. And note, if you have already supported the content, Sweep Widget will count your previous engagement. So you'll now have a full 24 hours to participate from the end of the podcast to the beginning of the next one.
So it's a mixture of things. So they'll have like YouTube videos, like he said, Medium articles, and then like at the end they normally have you tweet something on Twitter. So it's a list of different things. You just go back and forth. Just make sure you know your Telegram name and then also your YouTube name, right?
Yep. Make sure you have both usernames. And we're going to show you right here in a second.
And then also your wallet address that you would like to use.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and you can come to either our Telegram, Crypto Unlimited group chat. It's the link's in the description below. Or you can go to the Arkfi main chat or the Arkfi announcements channel. And it's just in this banner here. And you'll see the link right here for the sweep widget. Go ahead and click on that.
And I feel like the announcement channel, you can find it a little bit quicker. You don't have to scroll through so much.
All right, so looking at this, it comes up just like this. You'll see you got to enter your Telegram name. So I click on this. And I just click in here and just put at John Fawcett. Oh. So there's my entry for my Telegram name. Okay, and then I just got to put in the wallet address that I want them to send my Arkfi tokens to. So if I just click on Rabby here real quick, I'll go ahead and copy my address. And then I'll go ahead and put my wallet address in here. So this way they have somewhere to send if you win, obviously. And just know, just to sign in this, you might have to put in your name and your email, or you can just sign in.
As a first-time user,
yeah,
yes.
As a first-time user, or you can sign in with any of the social media links, where like you can sign in with Facebook, you can sign in with Google, so it gives you a lot of options there too. So that's how we did it. We just signed in with our Google account.
And once you're signed in, you're good, because now every time I enter, I don't have to do all that. So just... you got to do your Telegram and your YouTube name, but you don't have to do anything else.
And a lot of people are overlooking this, but you don't realize you can win $50 to $100 worth of ARK every single day. That's a pretty good, significant amount just for doing a couple of actions here. You don't have, this doesn't cost anything. Unlike the Spark rewards, you have to put in your money to be eligible. This you can do for free. So we can go ahead and visit and comment on this YouTube video.
What's everybody?
And here's the thing, and I know, you should watch all this content and stuff like that, but just for this video's sake, we're just trying to show you guys how to do this. So we're just going to show you real quick. If we're going to like the video, and we're going to go ahead and leave a comment. All right, so right there. All right, so this is to leave a comment on the video. I don't know if it's going to let me do it on here. So what I'm going to do is just, this is my username for YouTube, which is at Crypto Unlimited 22. So for your username, for your Telegram's different than your username on YouTube. You might want to keep that in mind. But here's a little trick that I'll show you right now. Once you put that username in, right, you go ahead and copy this. So now I don't have to keep typing it in every time, right? So now I can just go ahead and comment. Boom. That action's done. Now, same thing. I can go over it. It's going to bring me to the same video. And I'm going to go ahead and like it. So I like the video. And then I go back. And then I do the same thing. Now I just have to paste my name in here. Look at that. So it's a lot easier, right? That's a little trick. So now that action's done. Then I'm going to go ahead and click to subscribe to this channel, which I'm already subscribed. So that's what I was saying. If you already watched the video previous, if you've already commented on it, you already liked it, and you already subscribed to the channel, that's why you can just go back and forth and do the actions. And basically, you know, this is getting you entered to win this, a chance to win this
And
contest.
also this helps YouTubers, right?
Absolutely.
Like people like us, like this really helps them grow. So it's a really cool thing.
It also helps you with the YouTube algorithm get that content out to more people, so more people will learn about Arkfi, and you know, we can spread this out to the masses. But we have to bring up this participation, so you guys gotta, you know, take these actions. It's very easy to do. Basically, the thing of it is just getting it into your everyday routine and making this an everyday habit.
And what's nice is you might find a video or a Medium article, somebody that you never knew about, right? And then you're like, wow, like I kind of like, you know, I like this person and what they're saying and what they're all about. So it's like a learning thing as well, you know?
There's Donatello. This guy is awesome. He puts in so much content. It's not even funny. This guy is
He's
machine.
on fire.
He's on fire with Arkfi. But you can see, like, I've liked the video. I'm already subscribed. And I've already left him a comment. So I'm going to go back, because I usually watch all these videos anyways. So, I mean, if you're already watching all the Arkfi content anyways, you might as well come over here and support the sweep widget. This way you get your name entered once again into the daily drawing. And they draw it every night on the podcast. So, and like I said, I show you this nice little trick here with copying your name. This way you can paste in each time and just scroll right through these. It's really easy to do. I've already liked it, so I can go back, same thing, just paste my username in here, boom, done. Again, I'm already subscribed to Donatello. I've been subscribed for a long time now.
And most of these, a lot of them have been on the sweep widget before, so once you get doing this, you'll realize too that, oh yeah, I'm already subscribed or whatever, but that's okay, you know?
In that same aspect, if you are a content creator or you write a Medium article, you can get your material put on the sweep widget.
That's right.
Or even have a chance to come on to the nightly podcast and present your content, which is awesome too, because then you get a really in-depth conversation. You know, so they've had us. We've been visited on the podcast a few times. Donatello's been on there a few times, and this community is so awesome. Like I just can't believe that more people aren't engaging in this, because this is such a great thing, easy to do.
We do it every day. You know, it's like it's whenever you think about it. It doesn't, just as long as you do it before the podcast at the end of the night, which is now at 3:00.
Yep, 3:00 daily now. On EST time, that
so
is.
In case you guys missed it, they did change the time. It used to be at 6:00. Now it's at 3.
All right.
Almost done here.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. But yeah, see, like that's all right. I got one more to do. I'm just showing you guys how you could go through this really quick. It doesn't take that much time at all, and just put in your information here, and now you're entered to win. Now, I usually don't do the Twitter one because my Twitter was down on my phone. I'll try it on here, no guarantee. So retweet it, right?
Yeah. There you go. It's done.
Oh, okay. I did get it. Oh, that was easy.
Yeah, that's all it does.
All right.
It doesn't actually take you into Twitter, but
So
it'll
that's-
count it. Go check it.
But that's it. You know, now it's done. You know, I've done my my daily actions. So that's it. You just hit this link over here. You go in and just do what I did. You put in your username for your Telegram. You put in the wallet address you want the token sent to. And then you go ahead and put in your username for your YouTube name. And then you just go right through and do it every same action for everyone. And this gets you in the chance to win this $50 to $100 worth of ARK that's going to get put in your wallet. Now, why is it 50 in through 100? Because I get the deal is with this is that depending on the attendance of the podcast, if there's 50 participants or less that attend the podcast that night, it's going to be a $50 prize. But if there's 50 participants or more on the podcast, then the prize goes up to 100. So it's just a rule that they made early on, and they seem to be sticking with that. So yeah, it's just awesome. Like a lot of people must not know about it because like Atlas will bring up all the time. Like we have vault accounts, 3,943. Almost 4,000 vault accounts. But yet in the sweep widget participant, we're only getting about 40 to 50 members participating, and it should be way higher than that. Is what he's saying. We should at least have half of this people participating. And imagine having that boosting up the Arkfi content out there, the Medium articles and what have you. Because there's a lot of great stuff. If we go over to Medium, I follow all these guys, and hopefully I can find some of the recent ones here on ARK. But maybe always when you're looking for something, right? But Fleming had a really good article, right? Yeah, right here, how to make 1.3 million in Arkfi. And this guy is awesome when it comes to write Medium articles. But this is an awesome article. So you get to read all his content. It shows you a little bit how to research. But he had a really good article here that you would come over here and give 50 claps right here. And then go ahead and just comment on this. And then you go back to the sweep widget and just put your username again. So that's the only thing that wasn't on this today's sweep widget was a Medium article. So I just wanted to include this in case you guys did come across the Medium article section of it. But yeah, that's about it though on this video. We just want to do a quick video on how to use the sweep widget. I hope this was very useful to you guys, and go ahead and participate because you're helping content creators like myself and DeFi Diva, and it really pushes our channels along. It helps get Arkfi out to the masses, and it's just being part of the community. It's a community effort. So let's make this the best project we can in DeFi.
Absolutely.
And we can do this together by putting this out there. All right. So as always, we wish abundance in all areas of your life.
And we'll see you at the top.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Great stuff there.
They got the message and they ran with it.
Yes, sir. Literally yesterday, you mentioned that on the podcast. They were here, and today there's a video. We need more content creators pushing that for sure. And they went out there and they did it. Great community members, great content creators, and great to see that they've always flying the flag of ARK.
Yeah, it's great. It's great to see when folks get behind the message because, look, the growth you see here is 100% organic, community driven. Everybody here is earning, is winning. I mean, look at the spark. Where do you see that? Where do you get that? Nowhere. And the more people that understand, that see this content are going to be shocked, awed, motivated, and ready to get on board. And this is it. This is our way to organically grow. And the more that we're able to focus our energy as a community, the more effective we're going to be. So great to see him, and also to DeFi Diva, get involved, spread the message. And what a better way to tell someone to do something but to actually lead by example, my friends. Show them how to do it, show them how simple it is, and show them the results. 50 ARK here, 50 ARK there. Before you know it, you win a couple times in a month. My friend, you're sailing, you're growing. Come on, free ARK. Everyone, the lady in the back over there, yeah, her too. She can win. Everyone can do this. Every single person. And we made an example of the Hexicans. Why are they so successful? Because people are willing to dedicate as little or as much time as they need to ensure that organic growth.
Yeah, let's get this crypto.
Loving it.
Oh, God damn.
Oh yeah, let's get this crypto.
It's the easiest way for somebody to participate. The best way is to go talk to James at the water cooler, right? But let's go ahead and bring up Spin the Wheel. Mr. Mistletoe, let's give that free ARK we talk about here for the contest away.
Let's do it.
On the count of three, my friend. Look at that wheel. How many do we have today?
40. Not too bad for a Saturday, though.
Excuses. But okay. We're gonna let him get away with it. Just today. We need to really see this go to 100, folks, quickly.
Yes. Sir.
Hold on a second. All right, on the count of three, my friends. 3, 2, 1.
Crypto Putter, let's go. You've won $50 worth of ARK.
God damn. Oh, God damn. Let's get it.
Great win, brother. Well deserved. Big part of the community here. Fantastic. Thank you, Mr. Mistletoe. Man, I just love looking at this wheel every time. It just looks so professional, man. It fits right in with the branding and everything here. The quality that we like to see and we like to share with our great community. Thank you, sir. Let's go ahead and let's get back here because it's Sparky time. And boy, is Sparky printing, folks. We're pretty excited. I mean, nobody has this. Nobody does this. And it is exclusively here at the ARK. 477.08 ARK. Street value on that, $2,724.13. Nobody else does it. It's that simple. It's that easy to win. And whether you're in the legacy side or you're the foundation side, you're getting paid your BUC every single day. Absolutely amazing. That's why we're all here. That's why the smart money's here. Standing shoulder to shoulder, sailing, folks, on the ARK, winning every single day. This is not hopium. This is not, we're going parabolic. This is not, one day maybe sort of pray. This is happening every single day. It's amazing. Mr. Catalyst, I think you have some amazing statistics to share with us, sir.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me okay? I'm in my car.
Perfect.
Awesome. Yeah, longtime listeners will know that I monitor the legacy NFTs pretty closely. We've had a big uptick in NFT minting in the last 24 hours, higher than average. We've minted 3 new gold legacy NFTs and 2 platinum legacy NFTs in the last 24 hours. That's a big uptick. So that has also, of course, increased the prize pool, the legacy rewards pool. And I think the other statistic that you wanted me to share is if you would have purchased a legacy NFT at the beginning when they were first available, you will now have paid off 30% of the minting cost for your legacy NFT. And that's regardless of what tier you may have purchased, silver, gold, or platinum. It's never too late to get in on the fun there and get in on the rewards and all the other benefits that the legacy NFTs provide. I'm not sure about this, but the 2 platinum NFTs were purchased back to back. So that could have been one person purchasing a platinum legacy NFT for 2 different wallets. Anyway, that's all I wanted to share. Thank you, Atlas.
Thank you, and I'll share with you, Catalyst, the Legacy External Investment Fund has also reached a milestone, and quite a big one. It has crossed $500,000, folks. To be exact, it's at $505,600.
Woohoo! Let's get this crypto.
What's in your wallet, we ask? What is your grandmother's project giving and paying out? I can assure you, it is not doing what the ARK is doing for the investors here. I can assure you of that. Maybe, let's wait for the bull run. That's what I'm hearing everywhere, Catalyst. Well, when the bull run comes and the BNB goes and that thing goes and the other thing goes and, meanwhile, all the wrecked souls, floating, it seems like the Titanic went down on somebody. Guys, come on. Get on board. Stop hoping and start winning every single day. Go ahead, sir.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Before the pod started, we had a listener mention that he had purchased a legacy NFT. I'm not sure if he's still on the pod, and I don't want to mention any names unless he wants to, mention it on the recording, his rationale and his reasoning of why he purchased a legacy NFT. He was one of those ones that I just mentioned, not the platinum, but one of the last 24-hour purchasers. If he wants to interject. Sorry, I'm not on my laptop anymore. So I'm in my car, so I'm not sure if he's still on. But.
Well, if they can, they're able to unmute their mic if they want to. They don't have to. You can remain completely anonymous here on the ARK. But a great milestone, folks. Over 500,000. I mean, we've seen great buy pressure, and we haven't even spilled the beans of the utilities that are coming back to legacy NFT holders, the external revenues coming also to the ILC. I mean, wins all around, and it feels good, folks, to be on a winning team. It's so relaxing. The confidence here, folks, is through the roof, and you see it in the faces, the smiles, and the eyes of the investors here at ARK. Got the second cold storage defrosting. We're going to sit back and just enjoy the moment, enjoy being here all together, ready to unleash another massive all-time high. And it just gets better and better, folks. Mistletoe, Coach Pratt, can you hear the music?
Loud and clear.
Let's get this crypto.
And there it goes, folks. Firing away. And let's see who the lucky winner today is going to be. And there it is, folks. Today's winner of the Spark Prize, all-time high. Their wallet ends in C19C. And they're the lucky winner of 480.43 ARK. First-time winner. Congratulations. Welcome to Nitro Mode on the ARK. Wow. Are they going to feel it? What a difference it really makes. Absolutely amazing. And as the first-time winner, watch your ears. We're going to pay the first-time winner jingle for them. It's not hype, folks. It's facts. And with that, let's turn it over to our very own DeFi expert, Mr. Z, for the alpha of the crypto streets, the Wall Streets, really all streets. I hope you're doing well today, sir.
Happy Saturday, everybody. Hope everyone's good.
Hey, it doesn't get much better than seeing the Spark reward that big. Sheesh, brother. Amazing.
Spark reward. Congrats to the first-time winner. Hope everyone's well. Our airdrop army is getting bigger and bigger. And we'll do our first sort of like detour of ZK Sync hopefully this Monday in the afternoon on UTC time. So we'll keep you guys announced with that. Let's go straight into the news. There's been some cool news, some cool updates today. So the first thing on the news is adoption. I think adoption is something that we should see highly of, and nothing gets better than gaming when it comes to DeFi. So I believe Sony PlayStation 5 has about 100 million plus users. Today, there was a patent leak out of the Sony office today, and the title here reads: Sony eyes NFT transfer across multiple gaming platforms, reveals patent. Sony's NFT framework aims to integrate NFTs into gameplay with the technology representing skins and other popular in-game functionalities. So I've had a friend who's an engineer that works within Sony, and for the past couple of years, he's been going through a bunch of NFT and blockchain training, and he spent the last 6 months learning Solidity as well. That was within the Sony building, and so this is no secret that the NFTs and skins and all these sort of accessible things that people get within their games, like sort of archetype stuff, like you can say weapons and tools, like we see in games like Call of Duty and Fortnite and stuff. So it was about time until they adapted the NFT module. So yeah, this patent just came out on transferable NFTs, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to read a bit of the excerpts here. So it goes here: Sony's NFT framework aims to integrate NFTs into gameplay, wherein the technology can represent skins and other popular in-game functionalities. Summarizing the patent, the abstract explained the intended features. So this was from the patent itself. So responsive to the determination, the NFT is provided to first end-user entity so that the digital assets may be used by the NFTs across plural different computer simulations and other across plural different computer simulation platforms. So yeah, in a year from now, PlayStation 5 users will be able to trade, swap, and earn NFTs in their gameplay. Really cool. So once implemented, PlayStation users will be able to experience NFTs use case via mainstream game titles. And yeah, as of 2022, there's 112 million users. Sorry, I thought it was 100. It's 112 million users, and it keeps growing. So gamers now, like I think EA and your sort of Nvidia and sort of EA Sports and all these sorts of big brands will be integrating NFT designs within their games. So I want to see how games like Need for Speed, Call of Duty, and other sort of famous games like Fortnite, how they involve the skins and how they bring the earning mechanisms. I believe gamers are the new sports athletes. So it's pretty cool to see that. So that's the first bit of news. The second thing that we had to touch was ZK Sync. Just like the Arbitrum airdrop, I think ZK Sync is going to be a big airdrop next year. ZK Sync have put the tweet out that they will go live on their mainnet this time next year, and their alpha testnet is live for testing the different exchanges and the different utilities like their NFTs. So this is something that just came out from the ZK Sync. So currently, the title reads, Matter Labs has no plans for ZK Sync era airdrop, but crypto Twitter is speculating. So right now, a bunch of people on Twitter are speculating ZK Sync to have their token launch, and then and as we get, because the same thing happened with Arbitrum, where they said we're not going to release a token, we're going to do main network. And now a year into it, they not just have released their token, but they've done a big airdrop. So we feel the same thing's going to happen here with ZK Sync. So this is a statement from the Matter Labs. Matter Labs are the company that are creating ZK Sync. So Matter Labs CEO had this to say: there are no plans to launch a token for now. The team is focused on today's launch and further development of the protocol. A token only comes into play with decentralizing the network, and that is still far on the horizon. So yeah, these are the kind of teaser notices that you get from like token founders before they eventually launch their tokens. So yeah, the tweet here reads: missed the Arbitrum airdrop. ZK Sync raised 3 times the amount more funds than Arbitrum. This has a good chance of being one of the biggest airdrops in 2023. There are some ways you can potentially earn the airdrop. So yeah, within ARK Airdrop Army, we will be covering all the ZK Sync, you can say, testnet stuff, hopefully this Monday. So do join us there, and we'll do all the testnet stuff and the girly and the faucet sort of testnet stuff all together live on the Discord. So that's the thing on ZK Syncs. The last thing I want to cover is the big hack that took place on Euler Finance, right? So the hacker took about $120 million, I believe, or $200 million was the hack in. The good news today is that the hacker gave back the majority of the ETH back to Euler Finance, back to the smart contract. So the title here reads: Euler Finance hacker sends 51,000 stolen Ethereum back to protocol. So today, Euler token jumped 47% in price action. So the hacker behind Euler Finance $200 million exploit earlier this month returned the majority of the stolen funds to the protocol today. The Euler token was up 25% in the past 24 hours, with the majority of move coming after the hacker returned tokens to the protocol, which may have fueled positive sentiment among traders. So yeah, the data from the Blockchain Explorer Etherscan shows over 51,000 Ether, valued at around nearly $90 million as of Saturday, was sent back to the Euler deployer contract in the early US hours. So yeah, you can go on onto the article and go into the on-chain. Like, I'm sort of a person that goes through Etherscan, and Etherscan can teach you quite a bit. So they have put the exact link of how the hacker basically returned back 51,000 Ethereums back to Euler Finance. So yeah, it's a good cause at the end. So Euler Finance has seen positive impact with majority of their tokens back on the mainnet. The last thing I will cover is basically a few comments that came out of Coinbase. As we know, Coinbase just had a Wells notice, and from the SEC, and since then, speakers from like Coinbase have been on calls on YouTube and with MSNBC and stuff, and they've had their sort of opinion on the approach. So yeah, this is what the title reads. So the title reads: U.S. has left a vacuum that other countries are eager to fill. Whilst the U.S. government opts for regulation by enforcement, other countries are fostering vibrant crypto ecosystems due to progressive regulation. This was said by Coinbase's Daniel Seifert. So yeah, some real big backlash with the SEC well notice from the crowd in Coinbase. So Coinbase's top lawyer Paul Grohl had this to say. So he says the SEC wants court fights instead of conversation. In dozens of meetings with the SEC over the last 9 months, Grohl said the exchange was given essentially no response to key questions. So yeah, a crypto Twitter went a little wild on the comments, and things like this was said by. Let's go through this spokesperson's comments first. So he goes, the U.S. has left a vacuum that other countries are eager to fill. We are proudly an American company. It's hard to sit by and watch the U.S. squander the opportunity it has been given. I agree. So this was what Sassel Eath had to say about the whole scenario. Because the SEC misses one of the biggest frauds in history, FTX Alameda. Gary Gensler cozies up to the head of the fraud, SPF. And then the SEC goes after the most legitimate company in crypto, Coinbase. Yes, very normal and totally rational. So we had the Paris blockchain, and this was a discussion to be had there about the U.S. regulatory sort of sequences with SEC and stuff. So this is what was said at the blockchain event. It was quoted as, "To me, this is a clear signal. France is rapidly recognizing the opportunity that crypto presents and is offering its space to flourish. The broader EU, the UK, UAE, Hong Kong, Singapore, Australia, and Japan are all following suit." So a bunch of, as you guys know, like the UAE has been pretty welcoming to crypto. We've seen CZ take out financial. He's become Binance has become a financial regulatory authority there in Abu Dhabi. So we're seeing real progress around the world with crypto adoption when it comes to regulation, but we're seeing the opposite thing happen in the U.S., where things are being overwhelmed in SEC filings and well notices. That's the update. Guys, do join us for the airdrop sort of sessions on Discord. We will mention it there, and if you still need to have the tag for the ARK airdrop army, just go under, you can say, where is it, roles channels in server desk, and right there you can just click the little parachute emoji, and you will get the you can say the relevant role, and you'll have me and Taylor doing a lot of processes there and doing a lot of technical things. It's going to be good for the ARK ecosystem overall, because when we do build our layers and we do need testnet folks, then all of you have not just earned the biggest airdrops in DeFi, but you'll be able to help us in our testnet activities. So do join. I think that concludes it for me today. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, sir. And to touch on that, look, they're going to fall behind. And people are talking a lot about Singapore, with CCT. We look at also Dubai, as you mentioned, but another place where they embrace crypto is Switzerland, where our very own Mr. Green is at. And I mean, you've got big companies over there. Cosmos is over there. Ethereum is over there. Curve is over there. Yeah.
Trezor, another one. Tezos is there. Yeah, man, they've made their home bases there.
Polkadot, Near. I'm looking here at a list. It's that's just the top 50. So there are places where they want to do business with us. Cardano, by the way, is also registered and doing business there. So they're going to unfortunately get left behind. Singapore is also another big hub, but stay tuned to that. It's important for ARK to shift as we're going into our gold, tokenized gold stablecoin. Everything has to be absolutely legal, audited, and within all of the frameworks of the law. So our investors and also us as a team are protected. The leadership has to be protected. The investors have to be protected. Everything has to be done correctly. So that's something that is also here on the agenda for the future. Domiciling ARK in a place where they want to have us, where they are not going to be serving Wells notice. They're not going to look at you sideways when you want to open a bank account, as you need to interact with banking institutions or sign contracts in the real world with providers or consultants and so forth. So very important. With that, I want to thank everyone for coming today to the podcast. Congratulations to the massive all-time high winner. It is sometimes, you got to pinch yourself and say, wow. I mean, how fast did we get here? And it's showing this organic growth that's happening here. Folks like Mr. Taylor, folks like Florida Realtor, Brandon, the Drip Guide, Terry Tibbs, Donato, Udaman, Mr. Z, spreading the word, taking the time to talk to people and explain to them what is so special here. Shout out to Fleming, Catalyst, Coach Roberto. He's been doing a lot of content as well, combining his passion for spirituality, health, being vibrant with the success of being a crypto investor in the right place at the right time. For the folks that are listening, we also want to thank you for your participation through listening. We hope that you found the recording educational as well as entertaining. And also congratulations to tonight's winner of the contest, the All Aboard contest. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, 3 p.m. EST, 7 p.m. UTC. Everyone, please take care of yourselves. Have a good one.